That don't look right. What is up, party people? Welcome to the first round of Recruit playoffs. We are here to cast All Good versus T, the number 4 versus the number 5 seed. I'm joined with my beautiful casters, Peeb and King. It's produced and observed by Cameron King, and I am your senior recruit correspondent, Evan Counterstrike, here to do some elite level analysis. So we should be getting into the pick bands relatively soon. What do we think they are going to?
I think that we have permabans on the side of AG. AG tend to not like to play Train or Dust 2. And oh,
Wait, they
Oh,
didn't overpass first. I did not see that coming. So it seems like they're comfortable playing Ancient. I thought for sure that AG was going to ban Ancient because T is so unbelievably comfortable on Ancient. I
I believe
think
that their
they're
match day
undefeated on it.
one, their match day one matchup was on Ancient, and I think that I think T pulled it out 13-11. So maybe we have a bit of bad blood. We want to see a rematch, something along those lines.
That is not at
all
all what I
right.
expected, but I respect the hustle. I think we're going to see Ancient pick then by T, and I think we'll probably see All Good take them to Nuke is picked
Oh,
first.
Nuke!
Nuke,
I didn't see this
First
coming
Nuke
at
pick,
all.
off the
Nuke.
back.
This is
Yeah,
not what we had. This is not how we ran it in the simulations. We did not. We thought Nuke would maybe be a decider, but pick one is crazy.
Wow.
we are going to get
All
to see
right.
some Nuke gameplay tonight, folks.
I'm here
That
for it.
throws a wrench into T's plan, but I'm not sure if it's a good one. We'll see what T
T for
pull
sure
out.
picks Ancient here, right? Like I
I
don't see
I,
a
I
world where
think
they don't,
so.
because
I'd
it's not
imagine
safe
so.
to float for the decider.
Yeah. And notably, T's first ban on Mirage is AG's best map currently. They're 4-0 on it. So
Yep, 4 out of 5 of AG's wins in the regular season were on Mirage, and one of them was on Nuke. So I guess it makes sense now that they did pick Nuke, but I thought they would be sneaky and try to float it.
yeah, but I kind of get the thought process too. Like they ban our best map, let's just pick our second. Let's not
Yeah,
leave anything up to chance. All right. Yeah, T's taking their sweet time, pulling up the.
They are really in the strategy room right now.
Mhm.
They are trying to cook this up.
They got red string everywhere.
just pick Ancient. We know you picking Ancient. Come on now.
Who knows? I think they might be overcooking on the T side. Just like guys, what if we float ancient?
I mean,
It's so cool.
it,
But
it you know we could. I mean, I could see them getting a little jiggy with it. What if bringing out a train pick, bringing out something a bit silly. Of course, the world
silliness
may never
indeed.
know.
They do currently have a win on Train and a win on Overpass. So I think maybe they are potentially overcooking, being like, we're confident on one of these maps that we know that we can just like farm on, if because like they know that All Good hates Train, that they ban Train all the time. So maybe they are just potentially trying to cook something up and just putting trust in the fact that they could float Ancient for the decider. But it is a little bit of a gamble.
Yeah, and realistically, if you're thinking about what options T has, you can look. They have more than one favorable option here. They have Dust 2, AG's supposed permaban, Train, which AG have never played before, Ancient, where they came out on top of last time, and Inferno, which is
Oh,
Oh,
oh. Could the stream hear that, Cam? Did the stream hear that, or should we say that? Okay, Evan,
I've
would you
just
like to break the
received
news?
news that T needs a sub, and that is why the bans are taking as long as they are taking. Um, no idea who it is or who is going to be the substitute. This has kind of thrown a wrench into the pick bans. I wonder who's out. I know. I think 2 match days ago, Bubbles had issues with his PC. It might be Bubbles. Who knows though? I'm getting pinged in Challenger chat. Let me sub for T Recruit, says Mr. Flubs. I don't know if we can make that work, but
I don't know if we
Firehawk,
can
if you're
pull
seeing
pull any
this, hit him
strings for
up.
that.
It'd be a little hard to make work MMR wise, but
I don't know, man. I
if
think
you
we,
can
we
fit
maybe we just nulling it up a little bit. Anyone nulling it up right now?
it. Oh man.
I guess in the time being, if we don't have bands going, we can at least talk about notable
Oh,
players on each side. So for all good, Bojango is rocking a 1.22 overall rating. He's putting up MVP numbers and has been going crazy in the server. Just from the last match they played, if I can find it, the match they played on Nuke, he put up a 1.2. That was match day 8 against ATO. And Gojira, who's also been in peak performance these last 2 match days, put up a 1.23. Going towards the most recent match they played, match day 9, Gojira with a 1.31.
AG just floated dust.
Oh my.
Oh boy. Uh,
Mm.
oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mm.
hopefully they can find a sub soon. Short notice makes it difficult. But I'm rooting for him.
I'm
Yeah,
rooting
it's a
for him. I
shame.
mean, yeah, hopefully we can get a smiling recruit to fill in for T right here, right now, folks.
Yep. On the T side of things, I really wonder who needs to be subbed out. In terms of star players, we have Wazoo in really great form, as well as Twisted Agony rocking a 1.1 overall as their opper. And Bubbles not too bad, trailing behind with a 1.05. He asked me privately for me to call him King Bubbles, but he hasn't zelled me $5 yet, so he will just be Bubbles for now.
Mm. I Bubbles I think is one of those players that you'll love to see him do well. I think he came into CSC last season. This is his second season. Last season, he was a tier man recruit player, getting pretty acquainted with the game, getting acquainted with Team Counter Strike, and now he is. We are googling something. Oh,
No stream deck. No stream deck. Yeah. Oh, perfectly fine. All right, chilling.
But
Anyways, go on.
you love to see Bubbles do well.
No, you love to see Bubbles do well. You love to see all the recruits do well. I think really one of my favorite tiers to kind of watch the players, grow and learn how to play the game, find their niche. It really is a nice little thing that they have going on down there.
Yeah, it is
And of course,
without a doubt
Evan,
my
you were
favorite
you
tier.
were you were a long time Recruit smiler.
I was in Recruit for the last 3 seasons of CSC. I started in Recruit in season 15, made my way to Prospect, and now I'm a free agent in Prospect. But I had a pretty good season last season. Harame's moved me up. I still haven't quite forgiven him for that, but it made sense. But I miss it, and this is the second best thing I can do is live vicariously through the recruits and cast it. Because I love Recruit with all my heart.
Thank you,
It's a
Evan. That was
beautiful
great.
and smiling tear. It really is.
This is why you're the recruit cult leader.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I am being told that we have a sub. We are so back. We are
We are
so
so up.
unbelievably back.
I'm
Are we
like
gonna
on
let
the
it be a
edge of my seat.
surprise,
Like
or
I want to know who is getting subbed out like really bad, but I
it's
guess
like a little
we'll find out
present?
together. Yeah, I can just check transactions channel, but or not
See, but
channel,
if you
the
don't check it and you wait for the game to open up and you see who it is, it's like a little Christmas present.
true.
Mariah Carey's already playing.
It's true. It's November. It's crazy to think that the season is already, starting to come to a close. I mean, recruit playoffs are starting. We're looking at the last few match days for most of the other tiers. We're getting closer and closer to season 19, which is wild to think about.
It always goes by so fast, man. Like it's it always is so fast. Like preseason feels like it takes forever, and like the lead up to the start of the season in combines, but like once it starts, it's so fast.
The match days do really go by. Yeah, we're getting a observer note that just basically Morgan Freeman trued us. Those match days do go by fast.
Can we get a Morgan Freeman true counter, please?
Hey, chat room, can we start dropping Morgan Freeman trues in the Twitch chat? We'll be right back. And just like that, we're back. All right, so All Good has picked Nuke. T has picked Ancient. Big surprise there. And for the decider, we are going to Dust 2, everybody's favorite map.
Dust 2. I'm gonna
Another
close Counter Strike. I don't know why.
another interesting storyline for this season is actually like back to bubbles. Tierman Recruit last season is now putting up a 1.0 numbers, but he has been being coached by Cam and Packy pretty consistently, and I think it's
Mhm.
paying off big time. He is soaking
Absolutely.
up information like a sponge. He's gotten like exponentially better at the game, which is like another reason like why this tier is so awesome. Like people who were tiermans in the season prior can like shoot up immediately and be like damn near like tier breakers in the next, which is like really cool.
Absolutely. I mean, really, like people. I firmly believe this for everybody, but particularly, in Recruit where you do have so much to learn. If you put yourself to it, if you say to yourself, I want to be a better player, I want to grow, I want to get better. There's so many resources in CSC to kind of get you to where you want to be. Like you mentioned, like the coaching. There's just so many people willing to help newer or less experienced players out and get to where they want to be. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting seeing all these like old names I played with in season 15 just get better and better. And I think it's partially attributed to just the more accessible learning resources are in TSC recently, especially with the push of coaching. I'm a big fan of that. Um, let's
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, it is like it will like never cease to amaze me how much like free work people are like willing to do. It's like it's super admirable, and I love it. Like we have wonderful coaches in my franchise and all throughout CSC. People are just always so willing to help people get better, and it's really sweet.
It is really awesome. And on that note, I'm really just excited to see, what these recruits have to show us tonight, right? I mean, this is, I think what round one of the upper bracket, we have a double elimination bracket in recruits. You know, lots of fun stuff to see.
Oh yeah, we're
All
about to
right,
get in the server.
let's do this.
While they're warming up before pistol round, let's do a live score update for what is going on in the other games currently. So the Academics versus Gone Fishing, the number 1 seed versus the number 8 seed. Currently, it is 5-0 favoring the number 8 seed Guppies Gone Fishing. That is crazy. They're currently playing on Overpass, and they're going nuts.
It just went
Um,
06.
06 just went to. And moving on to Boa versus Roombas, which I think is 3 versus 6. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's
It is
correct. Yeah.
it is 4-2 currently favoring Boa on DE Nuke. So we're getting a lot of nuke action tonight, boys.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Why wasn't I around when this was happening?
That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody was afraid when I was in Recruit. Everybody just perma banned nuke on me because they knew that it was my favorite. It was
They
messed
they
up.
knew they knew that you grew up in the streets of Cedar Creek, Evan. There was no chance they were letting you go back.
I had to play like a bunch of Dust 2 instead. It's awful. Like they just like would not let me have fun.
Yeah, no, it was just Ancient, Anubis, Mirage all day, and then we like mixed in Vertigo for playoffs. And dude,
I'm sad that I never got to witness CSC when Vertigo was in the map pool.
I
One of
did.
my
It
favorite
sucked.
maps, personally.
It's not fun.
I don't even think like Vertigo is fun to watch either in
No, it's
Recruit.
not.
It was
It's
just
not fun to watch. It like at the higher level. Like if you're like watching like Ellie Prim gameplay, it's like, what if we just like hide in Z until like
Yeah, what if,
30
what if we
seconds?
just ran ramp every single round? Anyone ever thought of this before?
yeah. Let's just watch the same part of the map play out
Yep.
for about 26 rounds.
And then in Recruit, it's like who can like run up ramp fastest and like throw like one flash and one smoke, and like that's not fun either. I don't know. Oh my god, that's so loud. The audio is so loud. I've turned it down. I've turned it down.
I've also turned it down.
That's much better.
Oh, way better. Perfect.
So I guess we might as well do some predictions. Who do we think is going to win this best of 3 set? Personally, my money is on All Good. I think that Bojango and Gojira have been going crazy. I have faith in the Custer crew. I think Kuster always has a mean playoffs run. I think he's a very good IGL and he does it season in and season out. So I have faith in my boy Kuster.
I think it's
Yeah.
awesome that you pronounce Keister's name different twice there in like the same
And I
beat.
did it wrong both times.
All right. Okay. First, I want to get this out of the way first. No matter who wins, I think we're going all 3 maps here. I
I do too.
really, I firmly believe that this is going to be a 3-map banger. I think we're going to see Dust do Decider. I think that T's pulling this one out. I think that Bubbles, he wants this. Particularly, I think he might level up his gameplay a little bit. Go above and beyond. I think that it might come down to whether or not we can get like who's going to level up their gameplay. I think is what we're looking for here. Like who's going to be the one to say like I'm the star of the show. I'm winning us this game. I think Bubbles has that dog in him if he really wants it. I'm gonna go T 2-1 over AG here.
All right. I respect it. If you look at the match history for AG, you'll notice some really interesting trends. I wouldn't really say concerning, but in their most recent game against T, match day 9, Bojango had an off day, um, or just he dropped a 0.8, and whether it was an off day or if T figured out something and know how to play against him, we don't know. That was just the best of one. But if T have actually figured out how to play against him and how to contain him, I think this goes 2-1 in favor T.
Evan, Mr. We have a chatter asking what chances we will get a Keytron appearance tonight would be.
I mean, if I open my door, she'll probably walk in. So I don't know. I have actually no idea where the cat is, but hopefully, hi. What about a chef cameo?
There's a pretty good chance he's gonna start screaming outside my door before the end of this BO3. So when that happens, I will let him in, because he will pick up on my microphone even through a closed door. So
Yeah, I've heard it firsthand. He's loud.
The ghost in our ears was mentioning that his soup was boiling over, but thankfully, thankfully he caught it, and there wasn't a big mess in the kitchen.
It's always a good feeling when you catch it just in time, and it's almost at
Oh
the
yeah, oh yeah.
end.
we are having no soup tragedies tonight, folks.
Hmm. It's playoffs. You leave the soup tragedies at home when the games aren't happening.
Chobits CS saying where game. Shut up, Chobits. Shut up. How about that?
You know damn well why there's no game.
Evan, do you
All
want to
right.
read the Chobits message from before that last one? Because I don't.
Oh no. Oh,
Wait, where is it? Where is it?
no.
The most recent thing I see is where game, and then I
Hmm.
see All Good's Michael saying, "Roll good, where game." Everybody wants the game. We're just
Mhm.
we're just waiting for one more person to join server, and then we will be ready. Sorry for the delay, folks.
Oh, here we go,
All right.
folks.
Here we go.
Oh, we have a black screen.
Yeah, I'm currently on the black screen.
Currently, black screen for me too.
Uh-oh.
But it sounds like they're running into the lobby. Hold up, let's cast this round in the dark,
Yeah,
fellas.
let's meditate. Let's meditate.
Someone forgot to pay the power bill. Oh, we're so back.
Oh.
We're so back. All right, we have Django, and yep, we're good. We're good. All right,
About
looks
had
like the
exercise.
T's are starting to group up in trophy, getting toward a ramp. We have okay, we're starting to get some action. Looks like this is getting shut down here by Keljo and just Tsuchime. Oh, okay. Twisted Agony answering back with Sue. Then we get with Zoo. It's a 3v2 situation for the T's. Oh, are we going to clear him out? Oh my gosh, Twisted Agony. Can't we go
Twisted's
for
on
4?
one.
Oh, Twisted Agony remaining 1 lurk, shuts down 2 flanking CTs. Really unfortunate round for the Mulligans. They had 2 CTs set up in ramp for a trap setup, 1 playing J-Hall, 1 box, and they actually got a few openings and they were initially very successful, but the trades didn't go their way, and, you know, in a 3v2, I'll take AG winning.
I will say it does look like the team names at the top are flipped. Yes. So it is 1-0 Mulligans. We have the CTs all going outside here. Looks like it is just a straight up 5-man pistol rush outside. The T's are going to hear this. They're gonna be able to hear this pretty soon. Yep. Yeah. All right. And we have the T's.
Seems like they have the intel. Wazoo is lurking in trophy here. Oh, and it looks like Dill from T is subbed out. I don't know what happened. I hope they're doing okay.
Oh.
But for the viewers worried at home, King Bubbles is online.
Oh, Hunter guy's a sub.
Nice nade.
I remember him.
Well, but we have our first utility kill of the Recruit playoffs, at least from, at least in this series. Let's see how many more of those we get. I don't know. It always is so interesting to watch the mind of some of these lower tier players using utility, just because I think that in so many situations they're just trying to say like it really just gets silly sometimes. I think it's a beautiful thing to watch, but we'll see how much more of that we get here.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't have a pen and paper next to me, so I just scratched a little line in the wall to show to keep track of those made kills throughout the game.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was actually
that was a top hut, Molly.
That was a fast top hut, Molly. That was tough. Okay.
Looks like Bubbles went out on site.
Okay, Keister. Okay, Keister. Keister has 2 on the squeaky push.
He very intentionally threw a nade at Ben to stop the vent drop.
We have them. T's are stalled out in lobby right now. We have 3 CTs up on the upper site. Twisted is starting to poke and prod over toward the ramp, where we have a waiting Asuchime. Oh.
Asuchime and the solo anchor.
A succulent Chinese mule is gonna get his on the ramp. Gets 2!
Oh!
Gets his 2 and falls back.
Really safe to fall back. Django cleaning up to finish out the round. 1-2 favoring the Mulligan still.
A flawless round out of the CTs, though. That's something that you really want to see. I mean, first rifle round, your economy's really fragile. If you win that, there's no errors there, really. Like, you got out, you don't have to rebuy. You have a strong economy going into this round, and if you win here, you set the T's back at square one.
Couldn't agree more. Firehawk going outside. Jump into Marshmallow, try to get a peek onto the outside players. Bubble slow clearing lobby. Gojira trying to intercept the cross smokes, doesn't really block in time.
Wait, that nade took out half of Firehawk's health. What a nade from Gojira.
Dude, this is a Utah I'm trying to see from Recruit. I can tell you right, this wasn't happening when I was down there.
Dude, I don't even think this Utah is happening in Chally games, dude.
It never happened in my games when I was in Recruit, but I also was notorious for not throwing any.
It looks like Akeljo has picked up a frag onto Firehawk here. T's are a bit... Ooh, okay. Twisted Agony opening up yard. And Gojira answers back.
Outside with Bloodfest, 1v1 in ramp. But the trades go AG's way.
Twisted Agony. It's a 2v4 situation for the T's here.
Oh,
ooh,
man.
That's a tough miss. But Bubbles picks one up in lobby. We go back to a 2v3 here, and Asuchime is pretty low over on ramp.
The round slowed down pretty significantly. AG trying to see if they can close it out, but T
Oh, it
with
looks
the
like
oh boy. Yeah, oh man. So T's the one in 2v3. Yeah. Oh, Bubbles just he's sending.
Oh, down the vent. I love it.
oh,
yeah.
That's
and
enough.
Twisted picks one up. He gets information.
All of a sudden it's a 2v2 and it's really doable.
Oh, Bajengo gets down the vent. Bubbles.
I hope Bubbles is ready for it. He is not ready for it.
Oh, but he gets his gun. Oh, Asuchime. Oh, the molly.
The molly.
It does. It extinguishes.
It just extinguished. That's so unfortunate.
That is such.
That is a heartbreaking round for T right there. But, you know, well fought. And honestly, you know, I think, yeah, Twisted Agony is not taken out there. The T does save an op into this next round. Be interesting to see if they can get anything going with that. Yeah, it looks like they're buying up around it. Interesting.
Well, while the round's gonna open up, Cam, can they hear you? Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah. Peebs noob,
I was
everybody.
making room for him to talk. I've been like deadly silent whenever. All right. I was just concerned. All right.
Oh, Gojira takes out Firehawk again. It's the second round in a row that Firehawk's gotten punished on that marshmallow peak.
Overshoots the grenade, but good thinking.
Yeah.
You know, if that would have had those C's wide out in the open for Gojira, but I'm still liking the angle he's playing. Oh, Hunter guy swings into the smoke and just perfect spray. Oh, we have Wazoo taking out Keister.
We got a Keljo with the shotgun. Has a scrumptious little timing on door player.
Oh,
but he goes down!
Bajengo in his signature spot in Mustang. He's...
Oh, Wazoo! Wazoo's going huge. 3K.
Right. Trying to save ramp.
We know that the last guy's the ramp player. The bomb is down on A.
Wow, what a round. It seems like T's whole strategy and approach to the round is to take out side control, but AG have really good ideas, but the firepower right now is just not there.
Yeah, no, I mean, there is, you know, that saved op out of Twisted, just putting just exerting that pressure and really forcing or allowing the T's to rebuy into this. Okay, yeah, start running away, y'all. Let's get away from the bomb.
Yeah, it's really impressive how good they are at stringing rounds together on T side this early, because Nuke is notably not the easiest map to play on T. On T side, they're doing really good at taking that yard control, and they're doing really good at pivoting to the bomb sites when they need to. I still think AG's doing quite a good job of fighting for yard, but there's just something in the air. T's got that special sauce currently.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of it just boils down to, what response are we going to see out of AG, with this very yard heavy default out of T, right? Looks like here it's still just Gojira. We have the cross smokes coming out.
I hear chef noises.
He's already outside of my door, so he might get in here soon. Oh, this is a bit of a timing. Oh.
Gets his.
Nice Bajengo. It's a beautiful shot.
When you get Bajengo ones like that, he's good for about 80% of them.
Yep. And then Gojira takes out Bubbles. Hunter guy responds.
And gets his. What a shot. Great balls. Huge balls on the man for doing that.
Does he see? Oh, he sees the Heaven player, but he does not connect to Keljo. Gets his onto Twisted outside, and it is a 4v2 situation for the CTs.
Despite T's previous success with their strategies, I think there's a little hole in the plan, and basically AG is keeping one player ramp and one player A, and they're just going for duels, and it's not working for T. They're sending 3 outside because AG isn't really throwing util to deny it. But sure, like you get that outside control, but when your other players in lobby are just peeking out A and just dying with no real trade or like expectation of space, this could be an issue that bites T further down the line.
A lot of it is just kind of boiling down to, who is winning these fights on upper, in lobby, in ramp. I think that, as if T is able to draw these rounds out a little bit longer, take that yard space and keep the CTs guessing, that's where they're seeing a bit more success. So we'll see if they manage to get that going. Once again, we have our sub throwing these cross smokes. Who is this guy?
Hunter guy. He
Potentially a super sub in the making.
He was actually a higher MR player that we cut in favor of Lorzy and Provolone and Beef. There's nothing really wrong with him. He was actually a solid player, but when you have Beef, Lorzy, and Provolone, you know.
Sounds to me like, oh, okay, Akelja, that is a nice shot on the Firehawk. We've got a double ramp setup out of the CTs, and it looks like it's working out well.
Wow.
Well, absolutely just shutting down this ramp
What
play.
a
Akelja!
Wow.
An up 3K. That is beautiful.
That was a lights out performance from a succulent Chinese meal and a Keljo. They really held that down. Beautiful little cross they had. They could not get down the ramp. They couldn't get anyone there.
The succulent Chinese meal thing just clicked for me.
Yeah, it's so awesome, dude. It's so awesome. It's like one of my favorite names in the tier.
I was wondering.
I will call bro by his government name every time.
I was wondering who the hell you were talking about for way longer than I'd like to admit.
Might convince me to start saying the gubby.
All right, we have the T's on a save here. Akeljo opening it up once again with his op. He's 8-4. Oh, that nade doesn't catch the C's on the cross. The C's have made it down secret. Yeah, the CCs should know that they're here, but I don't know if they know how many. Twisted is not going to clear vent. The T's have lower, but they do not have secret. Do they expect Keister here at single?
They're taking space up the ramp, but they're not ready for single. But they still get it. Wazoo getting hit.
Now,
Hunter guy getting a kill onto a succulent Chinese meal. Getting the info, but it's getting ops by Akeljo. It's a 3v2 situation. Both T's are low. We have Bajango out onto site. Gojira and single. And that's the round.
Really
good
well
on the T's.
On the retake.
Absolutely. I mean, and still good on the T's for getting down there with that, that lesser weaponry. Getting a plant right now is huge. It sets you up to be able to buy a bit more into this round.
Yeah, if only they just held for double or single, I think it would have been a different story. Doubling ramp's not necessarily a bad option, but I mean, I guess hindsight's 2020 when we literally like have wall hacks and can see everything.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Hey, we're starting out here. Gojira.
Prospect.
Yeah, I'm loving the utility usage that I'm seeing out of these teams. I mean, it's like this utility that's being thrown with purpose. Keister getting down the vent. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that quite this early.
It's a little hasty, for sure.
To be fair, T has conditioned the 3 outside play every round
true.
Until this point.
But it looks like Gojira has quite a bit of information in space outside. I mean, he was on the other side of those cross smokes. Oh, Bubbles opening it up on the Bajango. Wazoo blowing up.
They have the A site just like that. Gojira,
what can you do? Oh, wow. Okay. And suddenly it is a 2v5 for the CTs. We have Keister sitting outside secret and a succulent Chinese meal. Looks like he's over toward ramp, and it is a save situation for the CTs. I don't know.
Now tell me, hypothetically, if AG were to win this round, how would they do it?
I mean, I think that a lot of it is just going to boil down to getting a succulent Chinese meal up heaven, crunching the T's onto the bomb site. Of course, I don't know if they had information, if there was a player heaven or not, but it really is just going to boil down to their ability to crunch them.
Oh.
Well, they all died a bomb.
Yeah,
A Pyrrhic victory.
I mean that's some cold comfort for the CTs insofar that they're getting a bit of extra cash off of that. Not that they
That was
need
a
it. It
very
looks like
fun setup.
they're all quite wealthy.
I want to see more of last round from T. That was a really, really well played A-pop.
Yeah, that should give them confidence because a lot of their plays before seemed very desperate. But that
Yep.
one, they were in control the whole time, and they just closed out the round like the way they intended to.
We'll Gojira pick Firehawk, who is lurking up on Marshmallow. This is a really fun angle that she is playing.
I think this fight has happened several times over, and
It
so
has,
far,
yeah.
I think Gojira has had Firehawk's number, but it looks like this time.
I think this
I
time
don't know if he's
she might
expecting
have
it.
Yep.
Oh, gets some damage, gets the info, does not get the frag. Gojira
knows when he's
retreats to
dead.
the safety of Mini.
He knows when he can't win. He retreats to safety.
We have Hunter guy lurking toward ramp here. We have the T's looking like they're starting to posture for another
kill. And that's another
kill.
one.
Yep, I'm gonna need drywall pairs after this. Another muck on the wall.
Our ramp lurk from Hunter guy does take out a succulent Chinese meal. The shadow advantage does sell out Firehawk, and we are in a 1v4 situation for the sub Hunter guy. This would have
Really
to be an
smart to clear
ace
Mustang.
clutch.
Yeah, notably
30 seconds
about that
left.
Mustang play, I think that might have been like, but Django Mustang.
That's his
Django,
home. That's his home.
Yeah,
bro.
he just lives there. Like he doesn't even pay rent. He just squats there, and people just run into it and they die.
A good Molotov, but it didn't quite get deep enough to clear out all of Mini.
It was really good thinking though.
Yeah.
And there it
Right.
is, Cedar Creek.
Cedar Creek.
Looks like the T's are going to be on a save here.
They will be able to buy next round the loss bonus. So if they can end off with 5, if they can't win this eco and win the rifle, this is we'll have.
No, 5 T rounds is absolutely doable on Nuke, especially if you win the pistol. I mean, really, even 4 rounds, I would argue you would be fine as long as you can win that critical second pistol round. Okay, it looks like the T's are starting to string a few frags together. Oh, Gojira, that is disgusting. Gojira with the 3K, bringing him up to 9 and 6. AG really just looking like they're in the driver's seat right now. Kuster being the only one who's posting at least an even KD, and even then, like it's just good Counter-Strike. I think I'm loving the utility I'm seeing. I'm loving the plays. I'm loving the aggression in the mid round, especially. Let's see what we can get going here. Having cross smokes come out from Hunter guy.
A honking big bird.
Maybe I like a honk. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a honking big bird.
Mm-hmm. I had no clue that was his username when I first saw it on Instagram. So I guess his naming scheme's he's very committed to it. How did he land that jump?
Twisted saw Gojira like 2 times. Gojira's gonna get a.
Gojira!
Oh, gonna get 2. Good try from Gojira.
Almost. But it looks like a succulent Chinese meal has picked off Firehawk and
Succulent
Bubbles.
Chinese meal getting 2. Big man advantage here. 3v2. We're still posturing towards the ramp. Wazoo is walking, and Hunter guy soon to follow.
AG
Both are low though.
Ramp.
Looks like Akeljo's spidey senses are beginning to tingle as Kuster drops down the vent into secret.
All in. They have 2 players upper. Ramp is open.
I'm surprised that Akeljo isn't in hell yet, but I guess because we have a guy B, we have someone anchoring A.
I guess the idea is that they don't want a heaven wrap to happen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The issue is that Kuster is really untradeable, and so if he greeds and goes for a kill here, and it doesn't go his way, this round is way more doable for the Mulligans.
Alright.
But he plays it disciplined.
Ooh, but Keister gets Wazoo. Okay, Hunter guy gets
has
one.
Has the info where he is.
Oh.
A good molly, forcing him out, running towards double. Keister and a Keljo versus
Wait.
Hunter guy. Are they just
Wait,
gonna stick it?
this is an incredible reposition. Oh, with that Molotov.
That molly
We're
is
not getting
disgusting.
a stick. We are now. And we're not going to get it.
Half.
That is the half. 8 for the Blunder Battalion to 4 for the Mulligans.
This is really solid Counter-Strike. This is about what you'd expect a balanced game of Nuke to look like. T's getting 4 is pretty much like the metric for a successful CT. It gives them just enough wiggle room to string it up together to win. 5 would have been
a lot
sick.
of it comes down to this pistol round, though, Evan, I would say.
Yep. If they lose the pistol and the conversion, then it's going to be really, really hard. However, they've given themselves just enough wiggle room to make something happen.
They brushed up on new pistol theory. What is new pistol theory?
I don't even know old pistol theory, bro.
Everybody go hunt! Go, 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 go!
That's what I do. I just rush ahead. If it doesn't work, I'm like, all right, well, they're better.
Oh, it looks like we're getting exactly that. Easter out on the site. All the T's out on the site. Hunter guy. Oh. Could not get one, but Twisted can answer back and get his... Oh, Bubbles gets his head ripped off by a Keljo. Twisted Agony up in heaven. Oh, takes some fall damage.
In the legs.
Oh.
A Keljo. Absolute clinic from Blunder Battalion here. 3 from Bajango, 2 from a Keljo.
The Keljo has been a pistol demon. I think 6 of his kills out of the 11 have been on pistols.
There were way too many headshots for my cut for that round. This is not the Recruit I played in.
It's scary. I don't know what they're feeding them down there, bro. They're massive. They're huge. They're crazy. I don't know how they do it. T really needs this round. This is an important round for them to win. It will arguably be game-saving.
I mean, it looks like they haven't bought into it, though. Look, we're running on unupgraded pistols. We have a P2, 50 on Twisted, but otherwise it's USPs across the board. T's are taking quite a bit of outside space with... Nope. Oh. We have a potential Zeus here.
Now hold on. If Twisted
First
Agony
Zeus of playoffs.
It looks like we are not going to get a Zeus.
Sneaking in the mini, gets the top hut guy. Someone's playing Asia. Will they get theirs? Twisted gets his. Can he get 2? Goes down to a succulent
He gets
Chinese
a dink onto Bajango, though. Bajango at 2 HP. Oh! Firehawk gets Bajango. 2v3 retake. This isn't impossible. But the T's do close it out 10-4 for the Blunder Battalion. Once again, just, so many players on Blunder Battalion just stepping up when the team needs them, getting these frags, getting these rounds.
We're finally on our first gunny for both sides. If they have a chance to bring it back, it will be this round. I have faith that it's going to be a little bit... Wait. Twisted's got a scout? Holy, what the?
His idea is that he's going to play... Yeah,
he's playing toward ramp.
Try to look for this lurker, because right now AG are pulling an outside default right now, sending a lot of presence, trying to cross.
And it looks like it's pulled the CTs toward them. Hunter guy getting one on Keljo.
Firehawk might be able to make this work here.
Oh, Firehawk getting one back on getting another on the Bajango. Suddenly we find ourselves in a 5v3 for the CTs. We have Keister lurking up into ramp. It looks like ramp is open, and it looks like Gajira will find Twisted. A succulent Chinese meal gets on a Hunter guy, is immediately traded out by Bubbles. Bubbles gets 2 as Firehawk finally puts an end to Gojira. And the Mulligans are on the board.
A spark of life
for the
Mulligans. Spark of life for the Mulligans. They get one rifle round.
They're still in it.
I mean, to go to win this game.
Oh, I like this. I like this bird's eye view here.
Yeah, it's a no idle zone. They better start moving. Can't sit around doing nothing. Ramp rush,
going
ramp
towards
rush.
Fast
Here we
ramp.
go.
Wazoo, now is your time. Oh, he gets one. He gets
Gets
two.
That's huge. That's exactly what you got to do as an anchor. Twisted with the scout still goes
Oh.
down.
Twisted does not pick up one with the scout.
Hits Bajango in the chest once for a scout tag, but can't land the second one. Can't shoot it in time. It was dead on if he did.
Oh, but look
he
at Firehawk. They have no idea she's here. Oh, but
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Bubble smoked off single. Hunter guy
Yeah.
wrapping the. Oh, Hunter guy.
looks like
wrapping-
Bubbles is keeping all of the T's attention onto him right now.
He's drawn most of the crosshairs.
That might be
but-
just what Hunter guy needs to find success here. Bubbles
Yeah,
hits
Hunter
a
guy is
neutral.
going to have to break this window if he wants to get out onto control. Oh, Hunter guy gets one. Succulent Chinese meal in a
Chinese meal.
2v1. Oh,
Can he get the spam through the smoke?
no, he cannot.
No, he can't.
Bubbles. Bubbles coming up huge.
way. Bubbles going for the knife.
No.
Oh,
Almost. Oh.
So they were actually jousting. What the?
They got a little mosh pit going on in Astralis.
Oh man, fellas, what's
This
the
is
over under that
Recruit,
we see
baby.
a knife kill by the end of this series?
I'm liking our odds.
You're liking our odds? Okay, we're pumping the over on that one, folks.
AG taking a little slower of a tempo in this round.
Yeah, but it looks like one AK, a couple of SMGs, and a Tech 9. I'd like to see something a bit poppier here, but looks like they are going to bide their time as the
be fair.
CTs start to use some util.
I do think they're a little traumatized from their A hits and their ramp hits because those were all shut down. Oh,
Starting to get an exchange of fire out of Hunter guy.
Top HUD
Oh,
molly misses.
Firehawk
They're
gets
about
one
to pop out
out
HUD.
through the smoke. Bubbles with
gets
two. Twisted. Oh, okay. Good.
Hunter
Guys. All right, there we go.
That was sick, dude.
in a room full of maybe about 8 people, I think every fight there was a 1v1.
Yeah. You don't see that every day.
All right, the T's are once again buying back into this round. Not a lot of util though. If the CTs win this one, that they're going to be looking at a 9-10 scoreline. As a succulent Chinese meal gets out toward long.
Oh. Twisted Agony missed the glaive smoke, but still discourages them a little bit to push this.
A dink onto Firehawk. It looks like the T's are trying to get down secret. Looks like Bogjango will be the first one to sneak down. Keister still in lobby, just trying to default and draw some attention away. Firehawk crouches in single, waiting for her prey.
Firehawk has one really important job here. A gunfight probably won't go her way unless they push single and just get picked off. But her main job is to play for info. See what
Oh,
she
but
can
no,
get.
she gets one. She gets one, and did she get
Almost
a dink
got
onto
two.
a succulent Chinese meal?
I think
I
so.
believe she did.
That's about as good as it can get when you have 4 health
Oh,
in your
no.
whole hood. What a shot from the Chinese meal.
Wazoo just double dipped the angle there without ever firing a single bullet.
It's a 2v2 situation.
Twisted is a man on a mission, taking out Gojira. Bubbles is still, I think, finally into secret. Akeljo playing for single. Twisted getting on a site. Bubbles coming out through double. He's going
They
to
cleared
sick it.
everything.
Hopefully he has
They
brother
should know,
covering.
right? They should know.
Oh,
Ooh!
Twisted!
Twisted!
Living with 5 HP.
That was not at all who I expected to live there.
No!
Bubbles Bubbles
man.
Mr. Presidenting.
Get down, sir.
That's impacts. That's it. That's impacts right there.
Bubbles kind of just did a full lap around the
Yeah.
lower.
All right, it looks like the T's are buying back into this again off of that bomb plant.
This is a big round for both teams.
Notably, Kuster is running off of 1 Tech 9 and $2,000.
I love that,
That's a very
honestly.
interesting
I
call,
love that
yeah.
for him.
He's confident, or not confident in his team, and confident he can take a gun off of him. But
Wazoo's about to be tested here. The T's are starting to posture toward the ramp.
1 versus
Oh,
5.
I think they might have saw him.
Oh, they
Take him out.
get him out. He
Did some
gets
good damage,
gets good damage onto 2. Twisted posted up in J Hall. Looks like he's not going to get any, and as the T's get down onto lower. This is a 3v5 retake. Quite a tall ask.
Oh, the timing.
Hunter guy gets one on the Gojira
Hunter guy
and
keeping
one
it
on
in.
the Django. Almost takes out a Keljo. Oh, and a succulent Chinese meal trades out Bubbles, and Twisted is already in spawn saving. Okay.
I hate that specific fence so much. I jump there all the time, and it just blocks you, and boing, you lose all your momentum.
And you know what? Something that, the CTs, they have been stringing together a lot of rounds, but a lot of them, they've taken pretty heavy losses. The econ here is not looking great.
A lot of the rounds they've strung together have been off of like individual like hero pop-offs as well. Like that Twisted play.
It's not sustainable.
Yeah.
No, it does look like the CTs are going to be able to get 2 rifles onto the board, or 3 rifles. 2? 3? 3.
3 rifles, yep.
And
You can also
Firehawk
see that
on an
kind of
MP9.
During regulation, where T was #1 seed, it was kind of more so that other teams were also as not connected as they were, but since it's time for playoffs and teams improve, I don't think T's just there yet.
A Firehawk gets the information and a lot of damage onto a succulent Chinese meal as the T's begin to creep in toward A.
Oh, the timing is brutal there.
Caught with the grenade out. A Killjoy takes out Bubbles.
Everybody in this game likes double dipping. You can't stand out in an angle of util.
Looks like
Wazoo
Wazoo might
hears
get
a
tested
footstep.
again.
He knows they're coming. He should be calling for rotates right about now.
And
doesn't come.
Gajira clears him
Crouch
out.
peek takes it. Wow.
It's all quiet on Cedar Creek. Everybody looking for ones. A killer's on the loose.
He does overstep and gets cleared out by Hunter guy. I am.
It looks like they're going up heaven right now.
I think the T's might have overcooked this one a little bit. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
there you go.
Alright.
Down to the lower site they go.
There we go.
Due to the wonders of modern science, they've managed to uncook it.
Reverse microwave.
Microwave.
They call that a freezer.
Oh, okay.
What
Wait
a
minute.
shot from
This is
Twisted.
suddenly a 2v2 situation.
What an
Whoa.
outshot from Hunter guy. Keister in a 1v2 all of a sudden out of nowhere, pushing him ramp. Keister gets hit.
It's do or die, Koos. This
Hunter
round
guy.
may seal AG's game.
Oh,
my god, Keister.
Keister wins out the 1v2 to put AG on match point for match 1.
That is such a huge clutch from Kooster. Look at T's economy. $2,000 on 3 of them, only 2 of them buy rifles. It might be over.
Destitute.
We are seeing a Mag 7 come out, everybody. Firehawk has
hero
a
Mag
Mag
7.
7. We have a 5.7, some MP9s, and a 1 M4. Alright, we have a succulent...
AG is playing a little more inside than they were in past rounds. They might be concerned that they could be pushing outside or something, but...
Wazoo picks off the Killjoy, and Bubbles gets bought Django.
Firehawk
Oh
deters?
My
Wait a second.
goodness.
A succulent Chinese meal and keister in a
Oh,
2v5.
that timing. That mini timing.
I think
Firehawk
we
goes
just
down the vent.
saw. I think we just saw the best recruit call ever. A delayed lobby crunch.
Yeah, that was
They
actually
did not
sick.
expect that coming. They had no idea.
That would catch me too. That would actually get me.
No, but it looks like the T's are planting the bomb onto upper. A succulent Chinese meal gets bubbles, but is taken out by Hunter guy. Who gets one on the
still in
keister
it.
as well. They're still in it,
still in
folks. Off of a miserable buy and a cat who really wants to get into the cast.
Chef, what do you think about that round?
I think Chef was hungry about a succulent Chinese meal.
Yeah, no, he wants his own succulent Chinese meal, I think.
He can cook it. He's a chef.
He definitely is. I mean, look at the T's are in a pretty rough spot economically here. We're seeing our first time out of the game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's no way. The first
Yeah.
timeout.
100% is, yeah.
I think one of the first things I told my recruit team was, okay, this game is now 50% mental, 50% coordination. You need to use mental timeouts. You need to use them. You get 4 a game. You've got to use them. You know.
I tell all of my teams that the attacks are a resource. They need to be used just like anything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it is actually literally game saving sometimes.
Yeah. All right, Evan. I want you to put yourself into the shoes of Keister here. What are you calling for AG here to close this out?
Honestly, smoke wall, 5 down secret. I couldn't be even. They're going. It looks like they're going towards ramp. I love this.
No, they're
AG don't do that. AG go ramp.
Wazoo.
They're like, we'll get Wazoo. Wazoo's smart to go down immediately, not taking
Absolutely. He's got a ton of info. He can start to call for rotates. Bajenga does get one onto him. Twisted with the answer back onto a Keljo.
AG somehow getting the edge up in this round despite being split from J-Hall and lower.
We got Firehawk in single, Bubbles in double. Hopefully the rest of the lads join them soon for this retake. They're all grouping up. Good discipline. Bubbles gets a nice little kill. Almost gets a second, but Gojira takes his head off.
Keister takes out Firehawk as Twisted tries to enter in through ramp. Gojira on a Hunter guy.
The no
scope on the Keister, but it's not enough. Blunder Battalion take it 13-9.
I love a succulent Chinese meal profile picture too, man. The Big Bird.
Absolutely.
Shout out Big Bird.
Shout out Big Bird.
A huge game out of a succulent Chinese meal there. I think he was 22 frags. Want to shout out, I believe it was Gojira there too, posting almost 110 ADR.
Impressive stuff.
Really, really impressive. I mean, really just very clinical Counter-Strike out of the Blunder Battalion.
At around this time, like best of 3, I like when I was in playoffs last season, it's just as much of like a mental game as it is a physical one. Like if I was T right now, I'd be saying, so what? They won on their map pick, right? Like we gotta focus up. We got our map pick to win to bring it to game 3, right? So if they can maintain their composure and show us why they're undefeated on Ancient, I think we're seeing a game 3 almost 100%. Like I feel it.
Yeah.
And I guess while we're here, we can do a live update on the other recruit games. So currently, the number 1 seed versus the number 1 seed, Aka versus Gone Fishing. GF is currently up 1. They got their win on Overpass, and they are currently 2-0 on Ancient. Moving on to Boa versus Roombas, the number 3 versus the number 6 seed. Boa is up 1. They are on game 2 on Nuke, 4-2 favoring ATO. And finally, the number 2 seed versus the number 7 seed, Final Girl, the Cryptic Crawlers versus Cow's Tofu Ticklers. It is 3-5 favoring Cow right now. and that is their first match. It's still ongoing because there was a little bit of a delay tonight. So that's what we're working with so far.
Evan, hit that refresh button. Hit that refresh button. Look at that team.
I'm hitting refresh. Hold up.
You're going to be depressed.
It is 3-7 favoring Cow.
Shout out TK, my goat, my favorite Cow smiler.
Yeah, no, Cal is actually really good now. I was really worried when Pook got cut because Pook is the best player in the tier right now, stats wise. But Cal is doing just fine for themselves.
Absolutely, but you know, I wouldn't put it past. I think the Cryptic Crawlers are going to pull that one out, especially in a BO3.
Yeah.
It's a very
Also,
strong
notably,
team.
they're playing on Mirage right now, which is they've only played once as a team together. So like that's very likely Cow's map pick. I can't imagine Sable and company picked that one. So you know.
Yeah, no, I get that. On the topic of mental, so a hack I don't do anymore because it's bad is between games I would do push-ups to like reset my mental, and though it helped my mental, I played really bad.
Chef!
Chef!
We have a chef appearance, everybody.
Oh, always meow into the mic.
Oh, yep. He has. Oh, there he goes. All right. He wanted a bit of screen time and to interrupt whatever it was you were saying there.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I had a really good game our first game of playoffs, and then performance went off a cliff game 2, so I don't do that anymore.
I had a ritual of shotgunning a beer in my shower before game 2 and 3, and it lost me grand finals last season, so we don't do that anymore.
Well, you know, we all fly a bit too close to the sun sometimes, Evan.
My
I mean, when
camera's
it
tweaking
works,
right
it
now.
works. When it's good, it's good. But sometimes it's just it really is feast or famine.
You know, my camera's probably what Evan's vision looked like after shotgun and a beer.
Evan, you are notorious, I believe, for keeping your house keys in your shower so that you have easy access to them when
They're
you
still
need to
there.
shotgun a
Yep.
beer.
That's where I got them. They're still in the same spot.
You still do that.
When I was on FRG, I would like before games, I would like position my cameras so they could like see me shotgun just to like hype them up. It was, you know, it worked for the entire season until it didn't, you know.
All right, map 2 of Ancient. What are we expecting to see out of both sides here?
I'm expecting T to take it all the way. Like they're currently still undefeated on Ancient. I don't think that is going to change. I didn't really do a good job of doing my homework. I don't know who plays where, like on CT for both teams on the map, but
I will say I believe that these two teams went head to head on Ancient just this past Tuesday, if I'm not
2 days
mistaken.
ago.
And T pulled it out, but AG did give them a run for their money, getting 11 rounds, and forcing a full 24. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top this time around.
How many people do you think are in the lobby right now? Sounds like give me your best guesstimate.
I'm gonna say 3. I think
three.
they're.
That's solid. I'm gonna go with 5. Surely they're ready to go, right? I guess in the meantime, do we want to take a break? I kind of need to refill my water. I've been talking a lot.
Yeah. Let's have
All
a
right,
break.
we'll be right back, chat.
It is.
Oh, there we go.
No, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're good.
Pistol, pistol, pistol.
All right, back with our second map of Ancient.
Look at that T-buy.
T's map pick.
All armor, baby. No util where they're going.
It is just a fast up B. Keister gets one. Keister gets two. But Firehawk trains them
Firehawk
both
answering
out.
through cave, getting them both. The Keljo is already in cave. Were they ready for it? Bubbles takes him out.
Oh, Bubbles, put that knife away. Put that knife away, young man. Whoop-pow.
I was really hoping we got the first knife kill of the set. That would have been so awesome.
No util, no problem.
A knife kill on the pistol, that would have been devious.
He wanted that knife kill so bad. I could feel it. Oh, wait, hold on. AG's going for a nade stack. Where are they going? They're nade stack and ramp. Does it work? It rarely does.
A little bit of damage. Wazoo getting put. Oh, that's your teammate. Wazoo gets two. Oh, are we gonna look at Shelf? Up there, Hunter guy answering back with two. This time, actually shooting the enemy, and that is a flawless conversion for the T's. Not much to say here, but as our first rifle round comes out, it'll be interesting to see how AG responds. It does look like the teams at the top are flipped again.
Ancient is one of those maps where I feel like the round 3, where it's SMGs versus rifles, is really volatile compared to other maps. So AG need to do a good job at respecting the
I'm sorry, am I seeing
playing from range?
Bajinga gets one onto Twisted. We have a mid lurk smoke. Oh,
What a pick from Hunter.
Bajinga does get one onto Firehawk though. Oh, that's grenade kill number 3, I believe. Okay. A lurk smoke onto B. And a clinical round out of the CTs there on their first rifle round, shutting down T. And now we see if T will answer back.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first fair rifle round of the game. We should see Twisted get a Mac. Okay.
Interesting. A Mac 10 and no util. What are we cooking up here?
This is Recruit. They're cooking something. I don't know what, but they're cooking something. Oh no.
Oh, a Killjoy. Oh, he gets one. He gets one, and oh, he doesn't quite get out. Hunter guy trading out bubbles.
Position for an anchor.
They know where Gajira is. They get one. It gets one onto Twisted. Gets one onto Firehawk. Hunter guy gets one back onto Gajira as Bajango. Posted up backside. This is a 2v3 situation for the T's. Wazoo, what have you got? Oh, you know where he is. You know where he is. Nice kill. Hunter guy getting one on the Keister in Temple.
He was left in the clutch. Stay with me. A succulent
Chinese meal. He was absolutely frying on Nuke, but it looks like he is not going to be able to pull one out of his hat this time. The Mulligans win their first rifle round. Oh, we have an XM on the CT side.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love to see it. Please be playing in cave.
No, he's going A main again, and
I respect that hustle, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, he's peeking the long angle against an op.
Oh,
He gets out
Twisted Agony
alive.
does
He's got
miss.
plot armor, dude. He's got plot armor for living through that.
Oh man. And that leaves Hunter Guy and Twisted Agony on edge.
Firehawk getting one onto Keister on the B site. Little duel in mid results in Bajango being traded out after taking out Uzu. A succulent Chinese meal is starting to poke around a Jag a little bit. You might catch Bubbles. No, he's
Bubbles is
not
in a
going to
really
go.
important spot right now. If he just doesn't die, I think they keep that map control and win the round, but he's gonna go for his pick. And loses it. This is kind of winnable for AG now. But they do the right call and just get out.
Yeah, and if
Committed
you look
further,
at
I think it was reps.
if you look at the minimap, bomb is going up through A mains as well, so it is quite safe. You have the information on where a succulent Chinese meal is.
And Twisted was in a good spot holding for the shelf pop, but it seems like he backed off the angle, which is still fine. They're all grouped up together now for the post plant.
Yeah, I do think it is interesting that we're seeing an op come out on T-side Ancient. Ancient, I guess, notoriously not an opper's paradise. You don't tend to see an op on this map in higher level gameplay, so it is. I'm interested to see what Twisted has cooking up here.
I think the answer is sick ass flicks. I don't think it gets much deeper than that in Recruit.
Amen, Beebs. Amen. Looks like we're getting a bit of a hunt out here. Oh, yep, Firehawk
no,
is
the bomb.
going
That's
to go
brutal.
down to bomb. Yes, the ancient bomb radius.
Oh.
And Hunter Guy is going to get one onto a Keljo there. That is pretty big, having to force another buy out of the CGs.
Neat. Alright, well, CTs should be able to buy here. Pistols. Still 3 seconds to the round. Buy, please. And
Oh,
a
okay.
Kelja starts off with a pistol. Oh, never mind.
Peebs, you can buy after the round starts in this game.
Still, you lose the timing a little bit. And we're seeing the effects of that in mid right now.
Oh, the util's up mid, but Hunter Guy does get out with Bajango. Exchange a util over toward Cave. The T's are going to take this control.
They're crunched right now on B side. They do the right call and just push ramp, try to see what space they can get and escape that crunch. They went up the first. Do they know the seconds here?
That's another one. That's number 4 for the people counting at home.
4 utility kills, everybody. Keister gets one onto Twisted. Bubbles in a 1v2. Does he know that a Keljo's here?
He has no idea.
He does not. And he gets picked off. Blunder Battalion get their second round on the defense.
The cat might.
Yeah. He's exited the room. Speaking of cats, I hear that Gojira has a cool cat. Hopefully, there's still time for a Keytron appearance, Evan. I'm just saying.
Unfortunately, she has gone to bed. So I hate to disappoint the viewers and the casters, but she is fast asleep.
Actually, shit, it's a healthy bedtime, you know?
Oh, Twisted with the Mac 10 double kill.
So that's why he bought him that rifle round.
And suddenly,
they're in a really solid position here.
T answers right back. Hunter Guy holding the edge of the smoke, knows that there's one bottom ramp. Catches Bajango with his util out, almost gives him an opportunity to get involved, but takes the frag just in time.
Oh, that was almost number 5.
Close but no cigar.
I think that nade landed just a little bit short. That is unfortunate.
Hi, Soma.
Hi, Soma.
Hello, Soma. At Som. All right, looks like the CTs are going to be on a save here. And are we? Yep, we're grouping up 4 toward B, with Django being the lone soul in mid. It looks like the T's hear this. Are they ready for it? Wazoo gets 2. Keister with a CZ, trading him back out. All 3 of the CTs are currently posted up on B, but it looks like Firehawk is directing traffic in the right direction, and the T's are going to finish onto A here. The bomb is going down, and that, barring a miracle, looks like it is going to be the Mulligans' 6th round of the attack.
Now the CTs do have armor they could save, but did they try to get weapons and exit frags here, or did they just save?
I mean, one
It's like
AK
Gavir's
in
getting real
the
antsy.
armor is pretty good, I think.
Yeah. I think
I would hope that
Gavir's
they
getting
save.
really antsy. I also hope that. But like me in game, I probably wouldn't.
Oh yeah, no, I would try to get mine.
Yeah.
Because after all, Counter-Strike is a game about getting yours, right? And if you're not, then is it really any fun?
Firehawk
Very
gets
good count.
Gajira there.
It's probably not fun when you get exit frag like that though. After you win the fight.
No.
Good thing that doesn't happen to me though.
No, I mean, like when I go to get mine, I always get mine. 100% success rate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this Mulligans team looks like a just night and day difference versus Nuke. You can tell the level of comfort that they have playing on Ancient, and we're seeing Blunder Battalion call a timeout in the face of a 2-6 deficit on the CT side of Ancient.
How would you change up how they've been playing CT to string some rounds together?
Well, I think the things that have been going right have been mid control, right? But they're just getting worked on late in the round by just shelf crunches, and I think the answer should just be like if they have the highway molly, they should probably start throwing it now. And if they don't know it, then
I did
some kind of pay control.
I did see it get thrown by a succulent Chinese meal one round.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that, like, you know, just seeing something like a rune smoke and a double up down ramp, yeah, just something to mix it up and put more pressure on highway, especially if you're managing to get secured mid control. But it looks like the T's are heading over toward A main. Looks like that they might find themselves going into an open bomb site. Oh, I've taken a bit of a pause.
See, it's funny that we mentioned strength in B because now they have 3 on B site. But T know that AG know that we know that A is the weak side. Unless they don't and start doubting themselves, that'd be really awkward.
Gajira smokes off elbow, starts to investigate this a little bit. Though it does look like Hunter Guy is starting to poke around a little bit.
Here's 2 rotates towards Donut. That causes a cave lurk to go up. And a succulent Chinese meal falls to the lurk. Doubts thrown all around by AG.
All right, this is beautiful Counter-Strike. We have the T's have control of both bomb sites, but the bomb is down in T-spawn.
Oh no.
Keister gets one on the Firehawk. Looks like Hunter Guy is taking the bomb over toward B.
I think this is the correct call, but they do have to invest a little bit in making sure shelf is clear when they peek this. Wazoo's going back down ramp to double peek this at the same time. Peek. And they're upside.
And our adventure around the world ends on B with Hunter Guy putting the bomb down. Hunter Guy subbing in tonight and going 10-3 on the second map of Ancient through 8 rounds so far. Are we seeing a super sub in the making, everybody?
I think so.
I mean, he was doing pretty well on Nuke as well.
You know, Recruit has a really high number caps if you want to fit him in. If you're looking for sub issues.
Sounds like you have something in your throat there, peeps.
I think it's the sound of unethical franchise management conduct.
Who else? We would never do that.
What?
7-2 dominant T side so far from T.
Another timeout out of the Blunder Battalion.
Django
respect.
picking up the op instead of. Oh no, I just dropped it to.
Yeah,
A
they're
succulent
turning it around.
Chinese meal has it.
What are we cooking here?
We potentially floating the op somewhere else. This is getting interesting, chat.
Where are they going to take a succulent Chinese meal and is up?
If I was in Keister's shoes, I would definitely encourage the players to float the op and be unpredictable with it. Putting it in like one spot over and over and over again kind of gives it away a little bit. Sometimes posting it up like towards B long or A main or mid, just always keep them on their toes.
I think if I was IGL, I would ask it to be long because T have a really weird lack of like site util when they're hitting B.
Yeah,
They just get picks like they get picks ramp. They
get
K,
one like late
They crunch
and
it. Yeah, and AG aren't making the adjustments to just play retake back site and play for their lives, and just keep that space. So every retake they do, if you notice, is from CT when the T's already have short and long, and it's very difficult to retake B once that happens.
And for a score update on the other games for everyone watching at home, FNL actually pulling out map 1 over the Tofu Ticklers, going up 1-0 on maps.
I'm so proud of them.
The dropouts.
Thoughts on this?
Oh man, they were down a lot. Like the last time I checked, it was like 3-9. So they locked in and they got that dub. I'm very proud of their tenacity and their grit.
That sounds pretty biased to me. Lock him up.
What do you mean? What do you mean, dude?
Put him in jail.
Oh, a killjoy. A killjoy.
Flickington City.
Oh, and
Now, what did I tell you guys?
Zoo was holding on to just so much space in cave here. Although it looks like the CTs are aware.
Yeah, I mean they've been doing this every round. They just learned to hold it. I think the second
this is
timeout is
AG of okay, with Zoo and Twisted Agony. It was Zoo.
Wait, this is losable.
Was Zoo? He seems to know that he's here. Was Zoo with the 3K?
They respect the K, but they just let the walkout happen. They let their guard slip for 1 second, and now the round's on the verge of being lost.
I mean, a Keljo in an impossible 1v3 here. Surely we just save the op. Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what he's trying to do. If I were T here, I would hunt this out of his hands, but
yeah, I don't really. It's not really beneficial for the T side if they have an op that can post up A, can post up B. They don't really know where it's going to be. It's just kind of peace of mind knowing that it's just not going to be in a round.
Looks like a Keldro might get some exits here. Well, maybe not. He knows better. He wants to hold on to this op.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, with Zoo and Hunter Guy, just a 1-2 punch here. Both of them posting, I mean, KD's over 2.5, really, right? Is that math? Does that math check out?
I think that
I don't know
math
if that
is
math.
mathing.
And Blunder Battalion with their third time out in the first half.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid to rip these things. Like, you get 4 of them, and if you're trying to stop the bleeding and stay in the game, you've got to use them. I think AG have gotten closer and closer to convincing wins, and this might be the timeout that does it.
All right, can I want to adjust the elephant in the room? I will say, I do think, is there something to be said about AG's performance declining over time, considering the average age of this roster is 35 years old? Is it getting a bit too late for these gentlemen? Thoughts?
Well, what if it's like a plateau? What if it's like you lose a lot of skill, but then it just like stops, and like you're in like a stable spot, What if we're worrying too hard about peaks and not worry about like the average,
That's true. I mean, after a monster map 1, it looks like a lot of AG have cooled off, but of course, this is only map 2. There is a Dust 2 decider after this one if the Mulligans do pull it out. Hunter Guy gets one onto Gojira, but a succulent Chinese meal seems to be trading out bubbles. The CTs have shelf control. But are they expecting Wazoo? It looks like Bajango is not.
Every round it shows that the adjustment's working, but Wazoo just keeps on getting really good.
Keljo getting 2-1A. It's Wazoo versus the
in a
world here.
1v3.
I mean, he's shown he's good for it before, but a 1v3 is a little much to ask for. But he seems kind of dead set on winning this. He doesn't seem like he's want to save.
I mean,
He's
he doesn't
looking
have
for
a
a
reason
pick.
to. He has over $6,000. This is the second or last round of the half.
All right.
You know, let's see if we can make some magic happen here.
He's hungry for it. No hesitation at all. For 40 seconds. He does have to pick a side to just push and pray it's not being held, but it is being held down by an op.
Keljo, are you good for 3? Oh, the
The
timing.
timing.
Oh, another one.
And he sees the
This is
shoulder on
crazy.
Keljo.
Oh, what in the... Oh, there's one. Are you ready for the 1-2? Oh, a succulent Chinese meal
Not
does
ready for the
take
Chinese
out...
meal.
Many people have experienced this before.
That was the timeout that did it. They finally secured highway control, and even though Wazoo got some picks there, they just secured enough of an advantage by just taking cave control and peeking out mid that at that point the round was already set.
Yep. Let's see if they can finish it out 8-4 to give them wiggle room to bring it back home T.
Yeah, and for our viewers at home, it looks like the first series of the night has concluded, and the Peasant Pythons have pulled it out over ATO 2-0. We have the T's going fast up onto B here. We are planting the bomb without clearing all the bomb site. Django gets 2 off of that blunder. Keister in, Cabe will not get one. Swiss Daggett takes him out. Wazoo onto Gojira. A succulent Chinese meal does get 1 to make this a 2v2. Hunter guy gets 1. Keljo on the up. Oh, is that... Oh! Number 5.
I think AG was just a little hasty there. They just kept taking 1v1s. They should have just given them sight and played for the retake, I think. But again, like 3-9, it's still doable. Very notably, Ancient in Recruit is like insanely T-sided, right? Because like Ancient's one of those maps where like the site itself is pretty easy to take, and in theory, it's also easy to like retake. And sometimes the coordination in the retake is lacking. Hence, you can see like 9-3 blowouts. So I think AG has the potential to bring it back and make them fight for it. Otherwise, we'll see a map 3, and that'll be awesome too.
Yeah, I think a lot of the success we're going to see in this next half is kind of contingent on T just playing safe whenever they have sites flooded and just playing safe retake spots to go in from. Because a lot of what we saw on AG's side was they would either just defend site with their lives, or they would just fall back way too far and then let short and long be taken. And T just needs to not do that. They need 4 rounds to close out the game. They have what? How many? They have like eight rounds for AG to work with to earn 4 rounds for them. Yeah. Like I feel like this game should be pretty easy to close out as long as T know what they're doing. All right. Camera's blurry again. Hold on. Nah, it's just it has a really bad like focus. Yeah, there we go. Nah, it's fine.
I mean, at this rate, it looks like we are getting a Dust 2 decider, but we'll see what Keister and his crew can pull out on the T side of Ancient.
You never know.
And hey, any good comeback starts with a pistol round win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
And to give an update on everything else for you folks, we are at 1-1 on maps for the ACA versus GF game. 1-1 on the second map in FNL versus Cal. And we are returning here to Mulligans versus Blunder Battalion.
A slow contact off of highway, and a whole bunch
Bubbles
of
jumps up, but Keljo takes him out.
It seems like it's gonna be a B exec with one player cave and the rest ramp.
The 5v4 situation gifted to the T's here. Will they make the most of it?
The short smoke misses. Twisted Agony capitalizes off that.
Oh, Twisted
What
with
a
2.
shot from Twisted.
Firehawk gets
getting
1.
hers.
Bomb does go down.
Keister gets the plant.
But Wazoo gets a double to close it out.
Really well played from T. Very well
just
disciplined.
a beautiful retake there.
Yeah, and they capitalized off of the missed smoke that they threw for AG's side. AG was actually in a 5v4. They had all the space in the world. And T that was a 2v5, by the way. They had 2 people A, 2 people B, and gambling no one mid. And Twisted Agony, the short smoke misses, he peeks, and he gets 2.
Looks like the T's are going to force into that off of the bomb plants. Can they make magic happen here? This round is pivotal.
Firehawk choosing to smoke off left side.
Oh, Keljo does capture out before the smoke can bloom. It looks like we have exec utility coming in with the smoke onto CT and onto Donut. Hunter Guy will get one before the Donut smoke blooms. 4v4 situation, a lot of damage onto a succulent Chinese. Getting a lot of back and forth spam here. Hunter Guy is catch 1 along with Bubbles. Both of those kills through smoke. Keister late through A main. Wazoo out through CT. I don't think the CTs have a kit on them. They need to get going on this. Keister goes down. We know the last player is in Temple. Defuse has been stuck.
Another really solid retake from the Mulligans.
Yeah, they're showing that they have a better CT side than the AG squad, where they're just playing back, playing for the retake, and playing off of AG's mistakes.
And they are capitalizing on that over eagerness to swing before the smokes bloom. Just playing in front of those smokes rather than playing more tucked positions. They want this. They want this bad.
Bubbles knows instance.
Yeah, Bubbles notably is one of the few recruits in the tier to know instant smokes for elbow.
That's kind of awesome.
It's like him and Sable, I think, and Trains probably knows them too, because Trains is a util demon. But there are very few.
Mr. Flub says in chat, FNL Counter-Strike, how much does Shotgun 1 before the decider?
I don't even know if there's beer in the house right now. I can certainly check, but yeah, dude, if you Venmo me 5, I'll do it.
Here's your answer, Flubs. Twisted with 2. Oh, Keister. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit interesting now with Keister getting 2 off the Tech 9. Bomb does go down. Bubbles in cave. Hunter Guy going up ramp. Bubbles will get one onto Keister. And we'll get traded out by Firehawk.
They're doing so well at being able to be tradable, which is something that we do struggle with a little bit in the tier, but they are so coordinated right now on CT. They are showing us why they are undefeated on Ancient.
And really, they're showing us that Nuke was not totally representative of them. I think that it came up quite a bit how Nuke, they were playing a bit untethered, they were playing a bit untradeable, and it looks like it may have just been the map rather than the team.
I think this is kind of indicative of that. T is very reliant on coordination, where they kind of just use their instinct and their sight on where the teammates are on how to play, versus Nuke, where you rely a lot on comms, right?
Keljo getting one onto Bubbles through a smoke. Bajenga with one on the Hunter Guy, catching him holding a grenade. Firehawk, what have you got?
Big round for Firehawk. You need to go big here.
Oh,
nice!
She gets
and go big. She does.
That's number 6. That's number 6 for the people watching at home.
Sticks the util kill. Wazoo gets one onto a Keljo. This is suddenly a 3v2 situation. Oh, Keister gets one on a Firehawk.
This is still so doable.
Wazoo on. We have a double op retake.
Huh.
Wazoo does not get one. Twisted. Do we go for this? I mean, if he gets one here, anything goes. No.
Say it ain't so.
No.
No.
The collat would have been cinema, bro.
A 1v2 to potentially end up the game.
Oh, he
Shaking note in
knows.
his
He
head.
knows.
He doesn't want to do this, but you got him, man. Bomb sticking down. You're low on time. And a wall bang.
Wall bang.
Battalion
Gojira
effort.
with 8 HP there.
The round barely
Oh,
slips out of his hands.
what a series of unfortunate shots there.
While we have 15 seconds of downtime, I have received a DM from Mr. Flub saying, "What is your Venmo?" Am I allowed to shotgun a beer on stream? Is that allowed in the CSC rulebook? Thankfully, we have a moderator here to let me know.
I can't say that I would know off the top of my head which rule that would break.
This is territories left unexplored right now.
We actually really are in the great unknown. I'm about to do what no caster has ever done before, boldly stepping into the unknown.
You can be a pioneer, Evan.
I mean, I've definitely drank on stream before. However, I don't think I definitely. I don't know. I plead the fifth. The FNL lawyer on retainer is too expensive. I don't want to. He does not take free legal advice. So.
All right. Getting back to the game here, it does look like we have AG exploding into mid, getting 2 frags onto Bubbles and Hunter Guy, and kind of stalling out a little bit. It seems that they might be making the right call here, but Wazoo does find one onto a succulent Chinese meal. Twisted Agony gets one onto a Killjoy, and suddenly the T's are a bit boxed in.
And Firehawk's in a really good position here. She doesn't give it away.
She gets one.
She gets two. Can she get the third?
Oh, not quite. Keister in a 1v2 for the map. They know where he is. Wazoo backs up to give him a bit more space. Twisted.
No, there are 2 separate 1v1s.
Twisted. Oh. He hears the plant go down. Oh, he's lost his timing. Keister jumps into A main.
What that, though? Twisted Agony should have all the info he needs to calm to Wazoo that he's just A main.
Smoke on the bomb. Oh,
we almost got number 7.
A nade takes him down to 20 HP. Yep, there it is. Twisted Agony puts Keister in the dirt. Keister? Yeah, Keister in the dirt. And Mulligans take map to 13-4.
You know what that means, fellas? We're going to see game 3.
We are going to a Dust 2 decider, folks.
Cinema.
Dust 2, everybody's favorite map. Cinema. Dust 2.
Absolute cinema, folks. I think we were talking before in the pregame that Dust 2 is a bit of a surprise pick here.
Yeah, this was previously AG's permaban, so either they were secretly cooking something up, or we're about to witness a thrashing. And I'm hoping this first one, because I've been loving the competitive play we've been seeing so far, all the adjustments and all the claw backgrounds and all the hero plays, and I think we deserve one more round of that.
Absolutely.
That's what the people want.
Theoretically, like, if there's a map that you don't play but know how to play, it should be Dust 2. It seems like it's a map that people at the very least have some intimate familiarity with, just because of how old it is and how often it's in the map pool. I mean, like, generally people know how to push long and rush B, so I feel as if, like, this is going to be a real fun one to see. Even if they're not, like, comfortable playing it, they should at least know how to play it, if that makes any sense.
Absolutely. No, I absolutely agree. It'll be interesting to see kind of what comes out. I'm really excited to see the op head-to-head here between Twisted Agony and Killjoy. Both have had their moments of, their highest highs and their lowest lows. Just in this series alone, we've seen some crazy flicks and some unfortunate misses. But
I'm gonna go check the fridge for my friend Mr. Flubs.
Did the $5 come in? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And on that note, we'll be right back, folks.
All right, are we ready? And we are back on Dust 2, Game 3, Mulligans versus Blunder Battalion. We've
What a way
got
to start it.
we've got T starting on T side.
Got the best B spawn ever.
There
All
we
right,
go.
we're back. We got T
Oh.
on T side.
And
Looks
we got
like
the
they're going B fast,
classic B rush.
classic El Clasico.
Oh
tried and
wow,
true
Bob
rush B.
Django.
What a
Traded
trade
out
from
immediately. A succulent Chinese meal though. All right, guys, bubbles. Okay.
He really wants that knife, man. He really wants that knife.
See, once is a coincidence, and two is not the same.
He's just chasing that dragon.
Oh, Gajira.
Gajira keeping them in it. Hunter got in a great spot.
A Killjoy just
Killjoy versus the world goes
dude,
down.
Hunter guy absolutely frying. How is this guy not signed?
I don't know. I don't know how he slipped through the cracks because he is frying people all 3 games so far.
The answer is that we tested him on preseason and mainly nuke, and he just played Mustang like what Django does. So
Well,
he's like,
you know, it's like I guess you put him on like a training arc, dude. Like this dude's going crazy.
Dude, this guy is frying.
I guess a lot can happen between preseason and playoffs, right? A lot of player growth, like we were talking about earlier before the game started, about how people can like pretty much like exponentially go up in skill. They're going towards Cat here.
Looks like this is going to be an attempt at a retake through Cat. Nothing more than a few upgraded pistols. Okay, we do get one onto Hunter guy. What
phasing through the smoke, getting his.
And what?
Okay. Keister, can you pull this
Can
out?
he do it?
No. The answer is no. But that
there's an AK behind you, Twisted.
Twisted!
I honestly, have you seen some of the stuff he's been doing with the MAC-10?
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Just more confident with that gun, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think the MAC-10 might be the right choice for this dude. At least with like the knob in his hands.
Yeah. And the world has given T another B spawn, so B they shall go. Oh, util. He's deciding.
That looks like door. Yep.
Is it going to? No, it is kind of.
Sort of lands.
It might have a gap in it, but it lands.
It does look like we are having 2 members of the Mulligans kind of test out Cat.
DT's reclearing Cat, leaving long empty.
Okay, Firehawk does get one onto Gajira there, and that suddenly puts the B site into a really tough position, unless a Keljo
is ready to respond, getting 2.
I have no idea what's happening in this round.
Yeah, this is beyond me at this point, but it's awesome. Keister in another 1vx situation.
It's like watching a really.
Keister!
Keister, all right. I'm not really sure what I just witnessed, but it, you know,
I loved every second of it, man.
Absolutely, man.
I think the part that really stood out to me was AG's decision to just drop long and re-clear Cat the moment any B pressures apply, because they wanted to retake space mid, and that eventually won them round. They got 2 kills crunching that mid to B area. They got the first 1 doors and then pushed Firehawk on B doors, and that kind of just won them round. Or made it significantly easier for Kuser to clutch it.
Both of these teams don't seem to like fighting long early, but I guess it's still early in the game.
Yeah, I don't know if we've gotten... We did have a long fight round 2. It looks like the T is playing a very spawns-based game right now. Keister with one on the bubbles and almost Firehawk. Firehawk does trade bubbles out at the cost of 60% of her health.
Right now.
All right, what can you do a succulent Chinese man?
The call is made. AG wants to NB through tons.
Django
Django's not
does
gonna let
get
that
one on the
happen.
Firehawk though.
Getting a little
Oh,
greedy for the
but
AK, throws the nades, has plot armor, runs for his life.
This is the recruit that I know and love.
I mean, getting through there is huge.
I'm enjoying these
Twisted
recruits
Agony
so
with
much,
a
actually.
leg onto a succulent Chinese meal. This is a 2v3 situation. Both he's in lower tons. What?
Gojira's in a really good spot here.
Yeah, they have
Might be able
no
to get
use of
both.
That's one slip.
Takes out
Gets
the
one
offer.
onto Twisted. Hunter guy in a 1 versus 3. Gets one.
He's good for it.
I think he might be good for it, especially if he can get this onto a Keljo before a succulent Chinese meal. Why are we on the Glock? What is?
I think he had like 3 or 4 bullets in the AK.
Yeah, I wasn't confident in the one tap. Soccer ball.
Go!
Football.
Football.
All right. What does T plan on doing? They have a smoke. They're smoking off doors, and they're running it out. Where this leads to, I have no clue. Well, I think it was a little backwards. Kind of ran down before the smoke bloomed. But, oh, they're about to.
Oh, Django with 3.
Whew!
But Django had no business reloading in the open, getting shot at, and then getting 2. That is
He
ridiculous.
got 3. He didn't get 2. He got 3. I mean, he's after a rough map 2. It seems like AG is right back where they were in map 1, in the driver's seat, in control, and really like taking whatever pace that he is willing to throw at them.
T once again has a B spawn, but they have learned their lesson.
All right, a bit of a long flash to condition. We have a missed Molotov that almost does a little bit of damage. Looks like a succulent Chinese meal was able to get out of there.
CT smoke off cat, blocking it off. They acknowledge that the T's might have mid control, but they're just holding on.
Yeah, the CTs are they're holding on to long. They have the B site still. It really does. Oh, there's some damage onto Wazoo. Yeah, this round has stalled out a little bit. Have to see what we can get up to here in the mid round.
He's getting a little antsy mid right now. They're peeking through doors.
What has Firehawk cooked up? Oh, Bubbles with one onto Django, but Django does get a dink onto Twisted Agony.
Cat is cracked wide open.
Bubbles. Oh, Firehawk does get a succulent Chinese meal. Back onto Firehawk. A Keljo
but they
onto
don't know the
Wazoo.
Kooster's long.
Keister does get one onto Bubbles.
The nade clouded his path to ramp perfectly. He lives.
Oh, Gajira's in such a good position here. And gets both.
Really well played by Gojira. Me personally, I would have panic sprayed that and probably only got one.
Yeah, that tapping is a discipline I do not have.
I don't think I'll ever get it, man.
No, I mean they're that. I think really it's starting to show that this game is past my bedtime, dude. My words are not wording.
See, the more you practice a spray, right, the more you think you're gonna become like Zaiwu, but it turns out that you just practice whiffing and you whip.
It's just like the worst like sunk cost of all time. It's like if I just keep doing it, it's like no, dude, just tap. All right, we got a B spawn. We were going for a fast B. We're firefighting the molly. Bojango has the info. He's tugged. Gets one while
Bojango
flashed. What a
full
beast.
blind, but
Bubbles with
does
the
get
trade.
traded out.
Keister's in a good spot here. Just got to wait for his team.
Is that a T that's through? No. I thought better of it. This is a 4v4 retake. A Killjoy on an op. Make this really hard. Rifle's going to have to open this up, but...
Oh my.
Bubbles gets a jumping kill. These Mac 10s are singing. They know that they're saving. And T are going to take their spoils and be on their merry way.
Oh, Bubbles wants it.
Alright. Keljo does get out with an op here, but it does seem like the CT Econ is in very healthy shape. We have an op coming out for Twisted. It looks like we are getting some Mac 10s, some rifles around that op. Let's see what happens. Are we going to get an op head-to-head? Looks
Entry
like Twisted.
long.
Oh, we are, and a Killjoy.
This is why.
Yeah, wait, were there no long flashes there?
There was not a long flash.
I love this.
No long flash.
Succulent Chinese Meal gets one,
and
backs
no
up.
People behind the trade.
Someone is working lower tons. We got Firehawk towards long still.
Was Zoo able to force the CTs back up cat a little bit, but it's a 3v5 situation with... We do have the op recovered by Firehawk. Round has stalled out in the slightest. It looks like the T's are gearing up to test Gajira once again. This is the weaker site, especially if we can get Gajira out. Oh, and we know where... Oh, but Gajira gets one. Traded out by Hunter Guy. Keister, what have you got? Takes down Firehawk.
Gets one and talks. Peeking doors. Bojango gets
Guy.
his.
Masterfully done, hold. Yeah. T is not really finding any success in the major chokes. They win rounds the moment they get some success in breaching past the little choke holes that AG make, but it's very rare that they get to do that. Like, they want to go long, they get picked off A long, and they get scared, they back up. They want to go B, they get picked off B tons, they get scared, they back up. They just need to get something going. And then once that momentum starts for them, they're in their comfort zone, but that's just not happening.
Absolutely. And I do think that, you know, Evan, and I'll want your input on this as well, because from my perspective, Dust 2 is a relatively C-sided map ever since they made the changes to the A-bomb sites. Okay, oh wow, we are just a beautiful crossfire here. And Wazoo finds himself in an impossible position, but gets two. A Keljo versus Wazoo in a 1v1. Wazoo on 22 HP, a Keljo on the op. Wazoo does have a smoke. Yeah, this would be an ace clutch out of Wazoo. Bit of a lurkier smoke than I would like. A Keljo picking up an AK. And going loud.
Wazoo has all the info he needs to win this clutch.
Oh no. Oh, Wazoo with the ace clutch! 1 versus 3.
That's definitely a big morale booster for the T camp and a reason to just step back and just breathe a little for AG. How do you recover from that round mentally?
I mean, you can't let it boom you. I think you have to take anything like this round by round. I mean, this game is neck and neck. You can't let that boom you is the biggest thing here. Like, you just have to get back up, you have to get on your feet, and you have to play for the win.
But my teammates yell at me in pugs all the time when this happens.
Oh, Keister gets one on the Hunter guy. Oh, but Twisted!
Twisted with the double to follow up.
They finally get the success through the choke. They're on the site. It's time to hold. A 3v3 post plant for the Mulligans.
Site is smoked out. We have one CT in the tunnels and 2 coming in from CT spawn. Keljo on the op. Are the T's going to give them an opening? Okay, Wazoo does fail to control the spray, and Gajira gets one onto him. Firehawk onto a Keljo. Gajira in a 1 versus 2. Oh, both of these. Oh, we have a team kill.
No.
Oh, no. I don't think he has it, but
Oh my god.
that was
that
was almost
horrible.
a generational blunder out of T there with a team kill onto Firehawk. But you know what?
Don't let the time on the clock fool you otherwise. This is a hype game. This is the BO3 that we wanted to watch. This is Dust 2, baby.
And Blunder
This
Battalion
is
calling
about
their
the
first
most you
time
can
out
ask
of the
for
map.
out of a game 3. Keeping it neck and neck. This is so hype.
Blunder Battalion time out.
Score updates. We have some updates for y'all. Currently, the newest development is that the Cryptic Crawlers took out the Moo Cows 2-0, beating them on both Dust 2 and Mirage. Regarding the Academics Guppies shootout, it is currently tied 7-7 on game 3 right now.
Two
We
big
have
deciders going on right now.
A lot of cinema going on tonight.
Tell me about it. It's time to go B. Again. Oh, wait, but CTs are going lower. Wait, this could be devastating.
Bubbles with 2. Gets 2, slips out on the site with the bomb. Keister jumping blind headshot onto Wazoo. Firehawk does get him back. Oh, that's a bit of a lurk smoke for the CTs if they decide to go for this, but it looks like they are opting to save their MP9s.
I think they're just so concerned about Firehawk's lurk that they just don't want to commit at all into the site. They're scared of the crunch. Now they do leave with killing 4 and saving an AK. It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all.
And it looks like we're shaping up for either a 6-6 half or a 7-5 half in favor of the Mulligans here.
6-6 half would be cinema. Wait, did someone just get knifed in spawn? Bubbles is missing some health here.
Yeah, it looks like Bubbles did get a chunk of his health taken out. And we're getting another fast B, but Bonjago with 2, Gajira answering with the 3rd.
The nade is brutal.
Oh my goodness, absolutely stuffed. And
Keister has a really good timing on the last one.
Keister.
Pull out the knife, bro. Pull out the knife.
You want to get a knife? No. Oh.
6-6. This is
I was hoping.
And somehow Gojira lives on 8 health, despite doing whatever he could to bait for that booster kill.
I saw the Chinese meal has 1 ping. Are we seeing this?
He is John Chicago.
I think he is Dust 2.
Yeah. He is Chicago Dust 2.
Bubbles on the top of the scoreboard, top damage for T. We just
absolutely. I mean,
never mind, it updated. It's now Wazoo.
I mean, like you'd love to see it. We have a pause at the half.
All right.
We have an absolute cinema map 3, folks.
Oh boy.
Oh man,
6-6 half.
soon to be a
Tension's rising high in the
6-7
pistol.
half, right, guys? 6-7.
You shut your fucking mouth up.
We've gone all night without saying that. All night, dude.
You just had to ruin it now.
Sorry, my brain has turned into liquid. Let's see if we can catch up on chat here. Steve CS18 says, Evan, if you were reading chat, how is FNL 2-0?
Doing good. FNL's doing good. We are 2-0 right now in playoffs. So we are, I think, going against Boa on Tuesday. I think if I have an understanding of the bracket, which I probably don't, but I think it's Boa. Do we play on
It's
Tuesday?
Boa. Yeah, it's Boa.
You're going down, Peebs.
No. No,
Right.
you're not.
Rich Money 45 says, hi, hello, please say hi to me. Hello, Richard Currency, my wonderful GM.
Mel is saying FNL getting strong. If I read the blog correctly, still not beating Goku. I guess there's still work to be done, y'all. There's still work to be done. We'll get him. We'll get him next season.
Oh man.
All right, chat. Who do we think's pulling this one out? Are we thinking T or are we thinking AG?
Dude. I don't know. It feels like mentally, if T can just reset off this technical pause and kind of get over their demons of just being scared of chokes, I feel like they come out on top. But AG, if they could just keep shutting down what T has, then the momentum's in their favor.
Flavored Snack says, Evan, can you wiggle it a little bit? I just did. Wiggled my camera.
Oh man.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. Anytime. I'll wiggle it whenever.
Wiggle on demand.
Seems like we got some chatters thinking that T is going to pull this one out. I'm sticking with my guns. I think wins this 2-1. I think,
T
you
has the
know,
ability to retake as a team. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm sticking with AG currently. It's anyone's game. This is about the best game 3 we could like ask for. Completely even. It's really just a matter of who wants it more, to be completely honest with you. They're so evenly matched.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just a matter of like, are we going to see somebody level up like we have these past few? You know, are we going to see it? And it looks like we are about to find out. Back into the game. We have AG picking up on the T side of Dust 2. And it looks like the call is toward mid. We have an Xbox, have a door smoke coming out, a goosh onto Twisted Agony. Long range from the Glock takes him down to 37. Bubbles getting taken out by Bojangles. Firehawk responding. Firehawk with 2.
2, that's huge.
Almost with 3. A succulent Chinese meal takes out Firehawk. Gajira takes out Twisted Agony. Wazoo in a 1 versus 2.
If there's any man on T you want in the clutch right now, it's Wazoo.
But he can't quite pull it out.
Don't say it.
Hey,
say
Peeps.
what?
Hey, Peeps, you gonna
Don't say it.
What's the score line? Say at the top, Peeps.
Don't.
It's 7-6 AG.
Yeah, but like, what does it say at the top from left to right?
It says Mulligans 6, and then Blunder Battalion 7.
So it's 6-7, huh? Oh,
They're going cat fast. we got Hunter Guy playing card, goes down. Another one. That's the 8th nade kill, I think, for the people watching at home. Wazoo again in the clutch 1v4 situation, scaling up from CT, going towards ramp, goes down to Bojangles.
Bojangles with the I didn't quite realize he's at 16 and 11. Gajira not too far. I mean, really up there with them. It's 16-9. Keister as well, 14-7. We're really getting, this trio of AG leveling up and saying that, we want this. And it looks like the T's are going to go fast out long. A kill on the bubbles from Keister. Bajenga gets one on the Hunter guy. Gajira getting a flash assist on
Should
both
get
of those.
the cross smoke. A side should be open. Twisted is already ready to respond, and Cat, if he gets one with the scout here, they could be huge.
Almost.
Double dips, gets mollied off. Goes for another shot. What a beast.
Does get the tag on the Bajengo.
Lurking through the smoke, getting hers.
The succulent Chinese meal picking up 2. Bajengo picking up the last. This has just been a clinical T side out of Blunder Battalion so far.
If you were Firehawk right now at Mulligans HQ, what would you do to adapt to the unbreakable tide that seems to be all good on T side right now?
I mean, a lot of it just seems like they're playing super paced up, super fast. I think really you got to take it round by round. Same thing I said earlier, take it round by round. Just, realize that, yeah, they set the pace, but you control how you respond. And Hunter guy getting one. There was a little bit of damage on the Keister. A little bit of damage out of Twisted Agony.
Wazoo goes down through the smoke.
Keister?
Someone check Keister's computer, bro.
Keister? Hello? What was
Call attack,
hello?
call attack.
Check his computer. Have we got another crypto dog, folks?
This is not normally.
I hope we don't have another. That'd be messed up. But that shot from Keister, man, that was pretty crazy.
Well, it is playoffs, and I feel like it's less a crypto dog now and more of a. Seven, how do you get your franchise again?
What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Could have sworn something happened a season ago.
I don't know who's telling you that, but I think whoever did is giving you bad intel.
Oh, it's a name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't quite place it.
Succulent Chinese meal throwing a fancy little door smoke.
Yeah, succulent little door smoke.
A succulent door smoke. We missed an opportunity all night to just call everything he does succulent.
I think it's.
We as your casters will do better next time.
Apology for him incoming, dude. All right, we have a battle going on up. Cat Hunter guy getting one onto Bajengo, but getting traded back out. Getting a bit of a duel as he's a bit stalled out. A succulent Chinese meal is holding for the lower push. Akeljo getting one on. And it looks like the T's are backing up of that. Bubbles getting one from lower and backing up.
Taking out the offer there is pretty big.
Yeah, they have a lot of info as to what the T's are up to right now.
They more or less know that they're stuck Cat, I think, and they should be able to respond accordingly.
This really does come down to Twisted and his ability to get some. I mean,
Twisted's in a great spot here. Goes down, whips the shot. A succulent little kill.
Oh man,
goes down.
We've just started and this is already so much. Oh, Bubbles misses. Oh,
Bubbles with the op goes down. 11-6, all good. Playing a lights out T side so far.
And like we discussed, this was a permaban for all good coming into this series. I think this is the first time that we've seen Dust 2 out of them all season. And to just put up an absolutely clinical T side like this is impressive.
I think they were just hiding their power level. I'm not even gonna lie.
What tricks does Keister have up his sleeve? It looks like this round the call is a B rush, and it looks like the B site is going to be empty.
You got the info, brother. Don't double dip. Run.
I love the term double dipping.
It's so nice. It's so good.
And suddenly we find ourselves in a 5-on-5 the B bomb site, one of the most difficult sites to retake in the game. Assuming we get there's the bomb.
So two CTs walking the tunnels.
Gajira gets one onto Wazoo.
They both died.
And onto Bubbles. Keister gets one onto Twisted Agony.
They're already in a 2v5.
One
Correction,
versus
1v5.
5 for Hunter guy.
This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up.
There's really just nothing that he could have done there. A
They're
valiant
just
effort.
firing the door like it's fucking Normandy.
Yeah, that's an unenviable position to be in. 1v5 B site retake on Dust 2. Everything's smoked out, and you're just getting shot at by 5 people at the same time. And it's like that's like nightmare inducing.
Oh man. Well, that's a new flash.
Oh, T. I mean, it's do or die. Firehawk gets one onto Bajango. Bubble gets another one onto a Keljo.
Got a succulent little timing here.
A succulent Chinese meal gets one onto Hunter guy.
I was trying to figure out a way to make that joke, but I couldn't voice it. Twisted Agony misses a sitter and some dude's staring cat. That's unfortunate.
We throw them in.
Bubbles with 2.
Bubbles is nasty. We throw them into V smoke. We still have someone in mid. We have someone towards catwalk. I am forgetting how to speak the English language. Keister is trapped like a rat, moving up, goes down to Twisted.
The double up setup comes out, and that gives the Mulligans their first CT round. They're still facing down 5 more match points. The T's economy is far from broken. This is a Sisyphean effort. This would be a Herculean comeback. That's the guy I wanted.
Yeah, I don't really think Sisyphus is the metaphor. I feel like Sisyphus would be like it's just going to multiple overtimes.
I just the guy with the rock, you know.
I do love rocks, so like.
You are a known.
Look, Bojango's already down. Firehawk with the off is something I did not expect to happen.
No, but she does
they're
get
double upping to success, which is nice.
No,
and she does. Firehawk does get the damage onto Bajango. Or sorry, excuse me, Gajira. Gets another one onto a succulent Chinese meal, but gets traded back out by Gajira through the smoke. Gajira, oh, that's what, number 9? 8?
9 or 10, I think.
Hunter guy, we're seeing so many ops. What is happening? Keister once again finds himself in a clutch situation. By the way, Keister frying 22 and 8, now 22 and 9, but oh, shout out to Keister there. He is really taking this one into his own hands.
He's a man possessed tonight.
Started with 1, going to 2.
They strung together a second one.
Mulligan's now staring down the barrel of 4 more match points, but they're stringing rounds together. Can they maintain this momentum and set the game into their favor, bringing it into an overtime? I hope so personally, because that would be awesome.
That would be cinema.
That
would be cinema.
We're going for Le B rush.
Le B rush.
They are coming out through a smoke here. Wazoo gets one onto a Keljo, but a succulent Chinese meal does trade him out. We are in a 4-on-4 retake for the game.
That's a big nade there. Oh, never mind.
T1's okay, but there's still a 4v4 retake on the hardest to retake site in the game.
With 2 ops.
They need a miracle to happen.
Yeah.
But Bubbles here lurking in the upper tons. Can he make something happen? Gojiro almost goes down. Goes down through the smoke. That might be the opening they need.
This becomes more doable off of that. The Succulent Chinese Beetle gets one on Hunter guy. Firehawk onto Kooster, Bojangles onto Bubbles. The Succulent Chinese Beetle onto Twisted Agony. Oh, it's a 1v1.
Almost.
It's out. And that settles it. 2 for Blunder Battalion to Mulligans 1. What a series. And what a last map there. I mean, really just cinema. Absolute cinema.
Wow. And who better to close it off on than Bajango, the star of the show, the person who's everybody was talking about in AG before the series. What a lights out performance by him.
Yeah, by Bojango and Keister as well, another hero with I think 111 ADR throughout that game. Really, really impressive stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, they had a map lead, and then they got blown out on Ancient, but they showed resilience. They kept it close through that first half, and as soon as they got the second half of Bus 2, they just hit the ground running. They got in there and they absolutely just took control of the pace and took control of the game.
Yeah, well done to all good. Evan, you want to do a final score report?
Final score report. So for all of the matches in Recruit tonight, for the people, I gotta pull it up.
I looked. We actually still. I don't even think we were the last game to finish.
So update is Peasant Pythons 2, Roomba 0, winning on Nuke and Ancient. Cryptic Crawlers 2, Tofu Tickler 0, winning on Mirage and Thus 2. We have All Good 2, T1, excuse me. I believe All Good 1 on Nuke. T blew them out on Ancient, and All Good came back and won on Dust 2. And currently, it is looking to potentially be overtime right now. Game 3, Guppies versus Dropouts, number 1 versus number 8 seed, is 12-11 right now on Train.
Cinema. Absolute cinema, folks. But I do want to remind all of our viewers at home, Recruit tier does use a double elim system, so this is not the end of T's postseason run. They will have another, if they make it through the lower bracket, to bring themselves home a trophy.
Is there a way that we could potentially pivot to the ACA GF? Because if it goes to overtime, I feel like we might just have to.
We might just be getting cinema, folks.
Somewhere in the world, a certain member of Gone Fishing cheered.
To answer Crowfoy's question, yes, we are all in the same room.
Oh, never mind. No, it
just got closed out.
It just concluded?
Yeah, it just concluded.
Guppies pulled out map 2 and are sending the first seed to the lower bracket.
Wow. 2-1 Guppies, winning 13-11 on Train. That is crazy. That is an upset right there, folks.
I think that is definitely the biggest upset of the night by far.
That is something that I did not see coming. I thought it was going to be 2-1 in Aka's favor, but good on Gone Fishing. Gone Fishing, honestly, this season have shown themselves to be legend killers. Like, one of the 2 losses that my recruits took was to Gone Fishing. Did they beat Boa, or did Boa win 13-11? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but
they
take out
beat
some strong
Boa.
teams.
It was 11-13. They beat your team though, 13-9.
They did, yeah.
And I mean, we are seeing an interesting recruit bracket unfold already. I mean, with Aka being sent to the lower bracket, I mean, it's really does become wide open.
Yeah, no, a part of the solace of losing in the first round of double bracket elimination is, okay, we just lost to, a pretty hard team. We're playing the losers of a different series. This should be easier. We'll get our confidence back. You just lost the match and now you're playing against Aka. That is soul crushing. That is not good news for any team that just dropped into the lower bracket. And right now you're just crossing your fingers and hoping you're not that unlucky team to face them.
So I'm trying to parse out what Tuesday's matches are. So I think it is upper bracket semis will be BOA versus FNL, the number 2 versus the number 3 seed. On the other side of the semifinals, it should be the Guppies versus All Good. So then that brings us to the first round of lower bracket. I think it would be T versus Aka, which is frightening
shoot.
stuff.
Wait, we've got the bracket.
Wait, hold up. We got the bracket, yo. Hold up. We got the bracket.
Okay, the lower bracket's a little cut off, but we got the upper bracket. And the lower
up bracketing
And then it would
now?
be Cow versus ATO, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Shout out Cameron King for making this bracket.
Yep, he made it. So who moves forward? So it's going to be the Guppies. Well, who's lower?
It would be T, Aka, Cow, and ATO.
I mean, T, one of the, I think the only team to hand Aka a loss in the regular season, if I'm not mistaken.
If anyone can defeat them, it is T.
But yeah, what an interesting matchup.
And on the other end, we've got ATO versus Cal. That's going to be another interesting matchup. But I think the one to watch here is definitely our 2-3 matchup between the Cryptic Crawlers and the Peasant Pythons.
That one's going to be great. Totally not biased here, but that one's going to be awesome.
Maybe we should get in there and cast it sometime, huh?
All right. Sure.
Well,
you
folks.
Want to do the honors, Evan?
Oh my god, Peeves, your webcam gets blurrier and blurrier.
Dude, so blurry.
So blurry. So awesome.
I guess, without further ado, I think this concludes the first stream of Recruit Playoffs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to King and Peeps for joining me to cast, and thank you to Cameron King for producing and observing. Hopefully, we'll catch you at around the same time next Tuesday. But I guess that's it, y'all. Have a good night.
Go all Recruit. Good night.